to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Reese Davis, Davey Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, the big storyline to keep your eyes on today, they are without their starting running back. Their backup has not had any touches yet this season, so this will be new. It's going to be fast and furious to start this first quarter. He challenged his offensive lineman in the locker room before the game. Make sure he's comfortable, give him time to make his reads. Let's all work together to start this game. Back to you.
Holly, will see how they adjust. And the Wolverines will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Out wide right, it's Barney. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Cornhuskers are flying down the field. They'll run it. Head into a productive run. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Left side is Hunter. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes.
And he's in. Touchdown, Nebraska. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Handoff to the lone back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He'll pull it down. At midfield, he's got room. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Offense in a bunch formation. To the back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guy. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense making a huge play, but there are penalty markers out. Let's sort it out. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking for running room. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Hunter. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Hand it to the back. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. The Huskers look to do some damage in the red zone. 2nd down to the air. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen it. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now 1st and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to flip.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Underwood to throw. Got his man on the right. Turns it on at midfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. And if you get to stick around, here recently, a lot of success, too.
And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
Touchdown, Wolverines! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. First play of this drive. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Barney. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Cornhuskers want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage?
Looking to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Rushes on. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throwing. Underwood. Looking left. It's caught downfield. Past the 45. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Long way to go on 2nd down. Trying to establish the run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with a look at the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the number 10 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's Kennesaw State looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Underwood stepping to the right. He throws back to the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This offense has struggled to get any rhythm going, and the only success they've had is throwing to this guy. So no question here in the second half, they're going to try to do that more often, but the defense knows it. Nice job there in coverage, making sure that one fell incomplete.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense. Here in the second half, they've got to have the mentality with the lead. If we just don't give up any more points, we get the W. We got to make big plays on 3rd down. They made a big one there.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off play action on 1st down. With the catch, it's Hunter. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. but the big play will move the sticks. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Quick give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Husker! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Change impossible. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed.
He's loose down the middle. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Defense all over him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Out wide left, it's Marsh. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Quickly complete.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. On the move at the 30. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! The defense putting points on the board.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point is good. Here's Underwood to throw. Out wide right, it's Odom. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got him downfield. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Throwing, Underwood. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. From the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Finding some room. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
The Huskers have moved it inside the 20. Now they're going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Ives. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Cornhuskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Following that last play, there is an injured Cornhusker who is still on the field. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Turning to the running game here on third and goal. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short.
And it's picked off for the fourth time today. Trying to take it back. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Huskers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.